Nice guys, after 5 minutes of treating the women like human beings, yeah, well, it ain't gonna suck itself. Sir, please do believe and realize that just because you hold open the door does not mean that she needs to initiate the Gawk 9000. Hello, all of you lovely individuals, and welcome back to another video for the day. We are going back into r/nice guys, and yeah, no, it's been a good amount of time since I've gone back into that, but you know, I wanted to dip my toes into some old waters, so you know, we're back here and we're doing this shit again. So, you know, would you guys like to be absolutely amazing? Hit the like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions. Let me know about a wee little nice guy experience you've had in the past. And if you have not already, hit the subscribe. Me a few years ago thinking I was a nice guy. Me now realizing that I was a nice guy. Trademarked. People really need to realize that you cannot put coins into the friendship and expect them to be doing the under the sheet shuffle. Some of y'all really need to have that hammered into your heads. I use Craigslist, my absolute favorite place that I always love to go to meet people and at the same time wake up in a bathtub missing a kidney. I'm looking for a female roommate. Female only. I have a house and a car, and looking for someone who wants to be a living girlfriend / a wifey. You must be attractive, and send me a few pics. I will reply with some pics too. Tell me about yourself. Doesn't matter if you work or not, I can take care of you too. Where in the shit are you living where that is a feasible thing? I'm cute, charming, and funny, and you won't be disappointed at all. I promise. Message me so we can talk and set up a showing and go from there. It is a first come, first serve, so don't message me only once a day or every few days or weeks. Communication is key to who I choose, so hurry on up and let's meet and live happily ever after. I am your fairy tale XXO.
How about no?
7 ways to lose a girl. 1. Care about her. 2. Reply fast. 3. Be too nice. 4. Text first. 5. Love her. 6. Give her attention 24/7. And 7. Do everything for her. Yes, but don't you know, as of obviously everybody with common sense seeing this knows for a fact you're not filling in every single thing about this. God forbid, we know for a fact it's the whole, hey, why are you not messaging me back? I'm trying to give you attention 24/7 whether you want it or not. What are you doing? Do not! Look, it's one thing to be able to reply fast, but it's another thing if you get upset when they don't reply with the exact same speed or want to be in the conversation the same. But also, I'm guaranteeing you, this is very much something where you thought you were in a relationship, meanwhile the other person was uncomfortable. Let's just put that one obviously out in the open. There's a difference between giving somebody attention and then smothering them, and I feel like you don't realize the difference. Me, every time I see a couple, and I look way better than the guy. Ah yes, you gotta love that face of realization when dum-dums here realize that it's not entirely about appearances that are the reason people would have an interest in dating somebody. Lo and behold, it's not the outside of the Oreo cookie people like. Although even with that realization, the brain cells would still not connect. Nice guys. Hey, I'm such a nice guy. I opened the door for you. Sloppy knob now. Everyone else, this guy might as well wear a sign on his head saying, I am sinister, be suspicious of my evil ways. Give me a second, I might be able to fit that on a dunce cap. I don't know if there's a type of character limit for those, but look, if you size it down, maybe it can work. Listen, it may just be the alcohol talking, but no, I've wanted to say this for a short while now, but you're too freaking hot, jam. Like, seriously, that second to top Instagram post, emojis, your daters look absolutely phenomenal, like holy dang. I'd love to have a look and see more. Sorry if this is out of the blue, but my god, I just didn't know how to say it before. To be fair, I have a large pecker to match, and not against proving that to you.
Only if you wanted to, of course, because I'm all about consent. Anyways, you're gorgeous. I hope this has the effect I'd like it to. That day, it did not. But if not, just send me a message saying you're not into it, just so you know. No, you are not going to get that sentence. You are going to get a gif of a spray bottle. Stay the frick away.
If you feel like you have to start your conversation with "it may just be the alcohol talking," that's like saying not to be racist, but... As somebody who has actually been plastered before, at no point in time did I ever feel like texting anything like this to anybody. Seriously, it just takes little to some common sense to just be a decent human being, and really does suck that some people lack in that department too. But yeah, bottom line, don't try to say it may just be the alcohol talking. That's like the #1 red flag that came up in this first before any of the rest. There's a woman I fell hard for who I just cannot get off of my mind. Months pass now, but I cannot let it go. I don't believe in soulmates, but she was absolutely every good thing I ever imagined someone could be. A minor tiff escalated because I got too emotional, and then I made it worse with a stupid long email that confessed all of my flaws and my extremely low self-esteem, which set her digging through my Facebook history until she found enough reasons to cut me loose and tell me to leave her alone. I also know from her last message that she is thoroughly misunderstood who I really am and thinks all of the good things I demonstrated were some kind of a facade, and it's just killing me day after day because I hate having completely lost touch and the respect of someone really special. I tried to reach out half a dozen times, but she filed a torment complaint, so I literally cannot even try to set it straight or make it up to her. In pain over this, and feels like it just will never pass. It feels like such a loss, like if you'd never tasted chocolate, and then you did, you were told you could never have another taste as long as you lived. Anyone relate? Yeah, I feel like people are leaving a comment saying that they can relate, but very much not from your perspective, but much more the person that you've been pestering's perspective. If somebody don't want to talk to you, they are not obligated to talk to you. Why are some men like this? A venting post. This Friday, I went on a date with a guy my friend set me up with. The date was goodish, but I did not see a future here. I do not think I can sit through another date with him talking about crypto. But I also do not want to be rude. After the date, he asked me if we could go back to his place. I told him no. He kept insisting that it will be fun. He got mad and asked to pay him back the $25. The whole meal cost $50. He said if he is not getting the hanky-panky tonight, then he doesn't want to waste his money. So it is only fair that I pay him back. I told him I am not a freaking worker, and that you can buy for $50. Even they cost more than that. And being the petty person that I am, I paid him $30 and told him $5 are the tips. Later, when I arrived at home, he messaged me on Instagram and said that he wants to advise me that if I do not want to put out, then I shouldn't even go on dates and waste a guy's money. That he is a nice guy, and that women do not appreciate a nice guys. And he told me I will hit the wall soon, and will regret rejecting a good guy like him. I obviously blocked him, and told my friend to not set me up with clowns like this. This guy is 29, almost 30, and still acts like a child. I thought these clowns existed in memes. Never thought I would encounter one in real life. Edit. People who are calling me the female version of an incel, please stop. I do not hate men. I dislike a certain portion of men who behave like this. literally said some men. I don't think the majority of men are like this. Oh, yeah, don't you know it's supposed to be a transactionary thing? He pays for dinner, and then you give him that, even though it's very much the first date, and the first date is supposed to be where you're just getting to know each other, especially since your friend is the one that sets you twos up. Really, I don't understand why this is difficult for some people. The first date is really supposed to be something that is a light date, and yeah, you don't exactly do the hanky-panky on the first date, and very much is supposed to be you two just getting to know each other. Personally, the way I see it is the first date should be very much each person pays for their own meal, because that way at the end of the night, if things don't work out, you don't have any like weird financial thoughts about the other person.
It's nice to be able to be gentlemanly to a lady, as I was raised to be, without hearing, "Back off, I got a man." I got to the point where I'd say, "Yeah, B, well, I got a chihuahua, what's your point?" A man can be nice to a woman without hitting on them, and it's called chivalry, and you suspicious bees are killing it. At least I can be me here without someone thinking I have an ulterior motive.
What do you want to bet this dude's dialogue also includes the phrase, "learn to take a compliment"? Hi, I'm so glad we matched. I'm this name. What is your favorite anime? Honestly, not a bad icebreaker. If both of you guys say that you like anime in your bios, that's a good way to get a conversation going. How is it gonna get messed up though? Very much at light speed.
Holy boobies!
Oh yeah, and Golden Boy. Thank you. My favorite is Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, and My Hero.
That, sounded pretty negative.
Well, past experiences, I'm very wary of people's motivations of getting to know me. I don't want to be viewed as a lewd object until after I've gotten to know them and know that that is not their motivation. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude.
Yeah, that's pretty shallow. Maybe I just appreciate breasts more than your average guy. Maybe I'm just an open and honest person.
Okay, not wanting to be viewed as an object is shallow? I'm sorry, I will drop the boundaries that I have had to build over time so that I'm not taken advantage of. Believe it or not, 9 out of 10 girls will be instantly turned off by lewd comments about their bodies as soon as you started the conversation. I was actually excited to get to know you, but that comment instantly eliminated the spark. I was gonna let it slide, but your reaction completely blew it. Good luck out there. Yeah, I don't know if this needs to be said as like a pro tip, more so just it needs to be common sense. Don't say something like "holy boobies" as the first thing you say. That is not an icebreaker for anybody, and it's honestly super weird, regardless of the perspective. Like, seriously, this could be the third person watching the conversation go off. Still weird. And look, I know I've said in the past that boobs are neat and all, but this is very much not how to go about saying something like that.
My dream woman would have a C cup or larger breasts and always been female, and likes me for being the nice and sweet guy. Partial lewd nymph wouldn't hurt either.
Ah yes, I would like the wish list. I want her to be hornier than a rabbit, but also like me for my wonderful personality. Sir, this ain't Build-A-Bear. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.